Hey guys, it's Tempe back with Smitty this week. Hi Smitty, enjoying the world?
I am indeed. I've had no sleep and I'm surviving solely on energy drink.
I know the feeling. I've rescheduled my whole week around my day job and the world, and it's going great. We are following, however, your friend this time around, right?
Yes, indeed. We are watching the wonderful Heaven Senpai Ziggs.
Indeed. So, gonna go through the rest of the blue teams while you're blue team champions while you're there.
Fair enough then. So on the blue team today we have got Delirium playing as Xinjiao, as I said, Heaven Senpai playing Ziggs, Lomalos playing as Varus, Kotsuko playing as Jax, and Hence playing as Sona.
That's a one-handing Sona.
Yes, and Hence Sona.
Yeah, there will be bad puns, people, so I do apologize. We have on the red team Dynamo MTF on Elise, Shansky 1387 on Vandal Twitch, and Gimme27, Renekton, Nekov, Longhorn Alistair, and Captain Tripsy1 on Oriana. So it's really strange seeing the player names as well as their champions. We'll have an Oriana versus Ziggs mid. Should be interesting.
Yeah, it's going to be... It will be an interesting game. Balls shall be rolled around, I'm sure.
Indeed. So we have Elise jungler, and she's been a popular jungler for a while now, if I'm not mistaken, especially now as the worlds are happening. She gained a bit more popularity. Your thoughts on that?
Well, it's just because she has that versatility. I mean, when she goes into her spider form, she's got the spiderlings to soak up damage, gain aggro. She can pull out tons of damage with that based on max health, if I recall. Unfortunately, my Elise knowledge is sadly lacking. I'll say that as I go and look at her. Yeah, of course, she's got the repel, so she can come in for early ganks, and she can do Skittering Frenzy for attack speed, and then switch to her human form and lock people up with the cocoon webbing, and be really quite potent from lane or from the side of brush.
She's really good both on top, jungle, and support, as she is most likely played. Ooh.
Yeah, she's got versatility everywhere, apart from mid, which is a real shame. If she had the mid potential, then she'd be the perfect champion.
She has. I have played her in mid. She's good at it, but I don't know, because of the way her kit is and the way she's worked and played, it works better in that curve top lane than in a straight mid lane. Smithy will be our play-by-play today, as I'm going
Alright, thank you.
Yeah, I need to work on my color casting a bit.
Okay, fair enough then. So anyway, as we're sitting here waiting, items sat quite happily in their item bars. Alistair gone for a Rejuvenation Bead and Sight Ward, which is rather odd to say the very least. I would have thought he would have had a Fairy Charm as well. But then again, I suppose he has got the mana he feels tanky enough to go on without the mana regen. It'll just be a brick wall as Varus and Sona go heavy onto Twitcher, trying to get that early damage, try and kill the rat before he can stealth away.
Yeah, that's one sneaky rat. A sneak itself.
No, I like Twitch. Twitch is awesome.
I can't play him. I more or less can play any AD carry but Twitch.
Well, Twitch is great fun. As Varus gets off a piercing shot, Twitch is down to 200 HP, but Alistair's lackluster heal will just keep him slightly above that. Sorry, I interrupted you then as action kicked off.
It's fine. As a play-by-play, you are entitled to do a Sven scare and shout every time something happens. As Jason
I feel
learned
rude
that the
though.
hard way.
I shouldn't talk over other people.
I know it's unpolite, and it's a very nice that you have the Oriana and Ziggs going at it.
As the Ignite is ticking away, can the bouncing bomb catch her? Would the Ignite be enough? Nope, but a snowball will be enough to kill Oriana. So
she
robots
didn't have
are
a snowball's
weak
chance
to
in hell to
snow.
survive that one.
Yeah, but now we've learned an important fact, that robots are weak to snow, as Elise comes coming out, and like I said, throwing out that cocoon, the volatile spiraling, going in for the chase, the repel as well, throwing off as many cooldowns as she can. Ziggs using that bouncing bomb to happily jump away and get to safety, as Xinjiao is coming round from his Wraith camp.
Yeah. Jackson.
Plenty of aggression coming out in this game already. We've got Renekton in that top lane going heavy aggressive onto Jax, but sadly it is just going to be that usual tank on tank brick wall versus brick wall matchup, as Varus and Sona are doing a fantastic job of zoning out Twitch, as Varus sits on 17 CS to Twitch's mere 7, soon to be 8.
10 CS difference already. It's really, it's a really nice game, considering everything. Ooh.
Yeah, as just coming off the corner of the screen now will be Elise, as Varus goes incredibly low under the tower, but Alistair will secure that kill as Sona secures to Twitch, and Elise throws out the cocoon, but sadly it's not quite enough to catch Sona out, as Xin Zhao catches out Jax in the top lane. No, sorry, Renekton, sorry, but Jax goes down to Renekton. So, quite a lot of aggression coming out already.
It is. I think it's the Worlds. That's all I'm gonna say. Usually when it's a huge tournament happening during the weekend, especially if it's IEM or something like that, not the LCS. LCS was very popular at the start, and then people watched it, but they weren't paying as much attention to it. But now with Worlds, with Europe and Asia and America, like I'm seeing some plays happening in normal games and ranked games that are happening in the Worlds. So everyone's hyped up in the community, and they're trying to be the best or trying to play as the professionals do.
Oh yeah, because if you're looking for that one thing, it's always good to go for the professionals, as Orianna is getting chased down by Xin Zhao and Ziggs. He throws out one of her, I think it was probably her command word attack, but Tally was all a bit mistimed there. Xin Zhao tries to close the gap, the command word protect comes out. Snowballs are flying around, it's slowing up Xin Zhao beautifully. Will the C4 be enough to propel Ziggs? Nope, he just goes straight up on the spot. So a bit of a mistime there, but Xin Zhao still chases down. He's got the burn onto Twitch, going to scare him out of lane, and Ziggs and Elise are all having a nice little fun back and forth over in the river.
Yeah, this turned into a 4v4 without question. If Varus had more health and was close enough, his piercing arrow would definitely hit a double kill, or at least a kill, and force Orianna more back. Because I'm not sure he can dish out the damage, as he is still just sitting on a Doran's sword and a Doran's blade and that vampiric scepter. Yeah,
as a fellow Varus player, your early game is kind of naff. You're better off just fast hitting us.
Chasing Renekton on top.
Yep, I was just about to say his axe is chasing Renekton rather happily out of lane. Sadly, not enough though to get that last needed hit with the lamppost to secure the kill.
No, that flash definitely saved him. Renekton is sitting on 530 gold, so it won't be enough to buy him the Giant's Belt that he needs for that Sunfire cape, almost said cape of Cloak of Fiery Doom, but mended myself. I have mended myself.
That's fine, but we'll see what he comes back with anyway. He's got a Doran shield and everything, so he's going to try and build up as tank as he can to try and just counter Jax.
That's
even though Jax
one
is
slippery rat.
Indeed, the one slippery rat. He's sitting on very low health, and Varus and Sona doing their best. The piercing arrow not quite enough to try and catch out Twitch. But sadly that is all going down. Meanwhile, Ziggs versus Orianna with the junglers coming in as well. Orianna securing a nice little Ziggs kill. Xin Zhao trying to close the gap on Orianna, but that slow just being too good to allowing her to escape. Now it is the Spider versus... Oh no, Orianna goes down anyway, but so does Xin Zhao. It was not as swift as a coursing river.
2 for 1, definitely not worth it, as Elise picked up that kill, and she can now easily gain some free gold and free experience from that mid lane. So this is an insane game. I am happy that your friend has provided us with this lovely entertainment value.
Well, let's face it, it's ranked, so people are trying to get to that at least gold. I think it's gold 5, isn't it, for the Victorious Elite skin?
Yes, gold 5 is the minimum that you required, and I failed my promotion to gold yesterday. I feel ashamed.
Don't feel shame, because I don't play ranked. I avoid that madness, so I'm never going to get that Elite skin. But I will buy the Thresh skin.
Well, you can buy a Thresh skin, indeed.
I like playing Thresh, especially on Howling Abyss on ARAMs. It is just too much fun.
Them hooks, them death sentences.
Yep, as Renekton gets a nice little bit of damage out, he had a gut feeling that Xin Zhao was coming around. I would say 2v1 on Renekton. He's slicing and dicing away, but will it be enough? Ignite is ticking away. Jax and Xin Zhao closing the gap. He's even forced to pop his ultimate just to keep himself alive a little bit longer. Gets the kill nicely onto Jax as Elise comes out from the jungle, secures that needed aggression to keep Xin Zhao away, and even gets the kill onto Xin Zhao.
Wow.
This red team.
That timing on Dominus was perfect. He knew he had that crocodile feeling, that spider feeling that he's going to be ganked soon because he is overextending quite a lot. Ooh, Chain of Corruption lands on Alistar.
Yep, the Chain of Corruption did come out onto Twitch. The Bright Sacks still sticking up, but sadly Twitch is not hanging around long enough for Varus to pop them. Because they do nasty damage no matter how much health you have, because they are max % damage.
And yeah, as I was saying, good job with Renekton. He knew where he was, he knew that he were overextended, he committed to a fight with Jax. Started moving, as Crescendo misses both of them.
Yep, so I was having a swig of my drink then. Elise, though, chasing down Varus, trying to at least nullify the AD carry here. Renekton comes in as well, drops down the Pulverize, knocking everyone skyward. The arrow flies up, but Sally is not enough. Sona not quite close enough to secure the kill, gets knocked into the tower by Alistair. Alistair tries to land as much damage as he can, but it's not going to be enough.
On top, Jax and Renekton take 5.
Oh, we're going to have to get a kill counter now for everybody in their respective lane matchups.
True, but I think the top lane is the most easiest and fun to go on the round 3 fight option, as Alistair gets shish kebabbed.
Yeah, completely missing that. My dearest apologies. Xin Zhao securing that one rather nicely. Twitch sadly not being of much use, like most rats.
Yeah, poor cow, turned into a burger.
All I can think of then is a joke from Warcraft.
Indeed.
We're allied with the Tauren? Fantastic! We'll have steak twice a week.
Indeed! Steaks, see? And burgers, and all the lovely meaty goodness.
Yep, as Jax and Renekton still continue their Duke Fest as Elise comes in, drops down the cocoon, the volatile spiraling comes out as well with a venomous bite, and Jax just got melted. I'm afraid that lamppost is not enough to kill a spider. We need some sort of dyed newspaper.
Loaded newspaper, you mean? Oh.
I don't roll mine up, I fold mine, it's just a lot easier.
Yeah, Ziggs is definitely trying to survive versus Orianna in middle, but he's losing in CS severely. It's 34 CS difference by now, and just increasing.
Yeah, there's a little bit of aggression comes out in the bot lane. Varus has got quite a few venom stacks on him. If he's not careful, Twitch will pop the expunge and it will do tremendous things to his health bar as he goes down anyway. The spray and pray giving Twitch a necessary extra range to try and lock out Sona, but it's not going to be quite enough as she happily struts away. But no, she goes back in on the aggression, drops Crescendo. Really, I don't think it is actually going to be enough as Twitch will just turn the aggression up. He'll drop another expunge and secure himself a secondary kill.
Something you want to avoid versus a Twitch is do not let him snowball because he's a hyper carry. He's a season 3 hyper carry, so he finally entered the echelon of Kog'Maw and Vayne. Round 4, fight!
Expunge. Yep, as Orianna gets a little bit of aggression out in the mid lane, gets herself a secured Ziggs kill. Would she be able to drop that slow again and throw down Xin Zhao? Yes, it is enough. Elise and Arisa though come in to save the day, but it's not going to quite be enough. So that blue minion did not survive long enough for Elise to drop that rappel down and become the gap closer that she needs to be, though she will switch into human form. Will she be able to land the cocoon? Maybe. She's getting in position for it. Nope, just misses.
And volatile spiderlings homes on a minion instead of Xin Zhao. On top we had Jax versus Renekton fighting it out again. They're dealing same amount of damage now because of Renekton's choice of Giant's Belt.
Yeah, but he has got considerably more health than Jackson, who will just be able to sit there and soak up the damage quite happily.
Yep. Also, they both have stuns, so they can easily just mutual stun and watch each other as the minions pummel them slightly, as the red team picked up the first dragon of the game. With
Yep,
still
that's
no
giving
turrets
them...
down.
Yep, not a single turret down so far, though we have got a nice clear gold advantage now in favour of the red team at 4k with 6 kills in the bag ahead. As blue team is forced away in bot lane. The first turret does go down though to Orianna as she now swings around and is going to try and steal this blue buff away from Ziggs and Xin Zhao, but they will see their respective targets as Xin Zhao goes diving into Elise. He did secure the blue, but will go down to the spider anyway. As the massive bomb comes out, Jax slam dunking the spider. Now Orianna has to make a move as quick as she can, otherwise she will go down. Renekton though coming in to save the day, but not quite enough to secure a double kill. Slice and dices through the brush, chasing Jax up the river line. Not quite enough as Jax jumps over. Orianna secures that kill, and now Ziggs is going to have to boogie, otherwise he will be killed by the robot and the alligator.
Yep, and she in the end stole the blue buff. Oh dear God, that fight.
That was according to plan. At least knew what she was doing.
She did. She knew what she was doing. She executed it perfectly. Unfortunately, she got squished by a Jax.
It was bound to happen. A spider that big, you can't help but jump on it. As Renekton secures that top lane turret as well, so now this red team are ahead 2 turrets to none.
Yep, 2 turrets to none, and the first dragon as well. So they had in about 2 minutes significant amount of global gold heading their way.
Yep, though of course if they're not careful they may lose that. As Ziggs and Xin Zhao start closing the gap onto Orianna, but she's just going to casually walk away, throw out the ball and just try and scare everybody off as Elise comes swinging around to this bot lane as Twitch secures a Varus kill, and the volatile spiderling not quite getting enough time to catch up to Sona. Although she has got very little mana, I wouldn't be surprised if our red team decided to tower dive this and just take her out of play entirely.
We have Xin coming from behind on Orianna, homing in.
Yep, that gap is now starting to close. Orianna is now deep in the blue team's jungle, being chased by the Mad Bomber and the Chinese Warrior of Doom, but she has managed to put enough distance between her and Xin Zhao. I was about to say, what are you doing, Orianna? She is playing this very bravely as the Mega Bomb comes out from Ziggs. He can force Orianna to pop her speed buff on herself as Elise secures the bottom lane turret. So now this red team are 3 turrets ahead to none.
And here comes Jax picking up the kill on Orianna.
Ah, another kill I've missed. I need to work my camera work.
Yeah, it was good thing you were watching bottom, because I was watching top following Orianna, because she was almost clear. If she didn't go for the raid, she would have escaped. Yeah, Jax would have died, probably taken a bit of turret damage.
Yep, as things start breaking out in this bot lane as well. Alistair and Elise trying to shut down Varus and try and keep him out of play, but not going to be enough. They're all going to back away now as fast as they can. At least I hope they're going to back away as fast as they can, because if they're not careful, I was going to say the crescendo would be up, but nope, it's still on cooldown.
Yeah, it has a bit of way to go. I think it should be up when the dragon is up, so if they can go and make a play for that.
Yep, although Sona is going to go down anyway to Twitch, so it doesn't even matter. That's a null factor in case a team fight breaks out around the dragon, who is going to be up in about the next minute and 20 seconds, as Xin Zhao is going to be caught out here again by Elise. The cocoon just missing, dissing out beautifully. The volatile spiderling though getting caught on the brush line and still not going to be able to catch up, as Elise now gets turned on and counter aggressive. 2v1 here as Varus and Xin Zhao go to fight that one out, and does a beautiful chain of corruption to try to lock up the 3 members there, but sadly it's not going to be enough. Elise and Alistair playing it very smartly then, trying to keep their distance from each other so it doesn't keep on spreading. Ziggs coming in as well from the jungle, throwing out the bouncing bomb, the minefield, but nope, sadly it is going to be a kill for Elise as Renekton picks up Jax in the top lane. Elise goes down to
Ignite.
Yeah, the ignite from Ziggs, thank you. And Varus secures himself a free Alistair as Twitch continues his sprint away.
Yay, first kill on Varus, finally, after 4 deaths he manages to get. But yeah, we are on 18 minutes into the game, and we are seeing some of major items being completed. Jax picking up his Blade of the Ruined King, so he's going man mode deep with that one, so he have a more sustained, more damage coming out, as Renekton picked up his Sunfire Cape, as well as Elise picking the Spirit of the Ancient Golem. So she's going slightly tanky, which is not unusual for a jungle Elise. We will be seeing either Aroa, Rod of Ages, or Zhonya's Hourglass on Orianna, which she only has Athene's Unholy Grail. So the blue team, the red team is definitely going for a bit of, you know, typical builds, damage, tanky, trying to get the tankiness on the Renekton, Elise, as well as Alistar, as he picked up Aegis. Second turret of the game for the blue team just went down.
Yep, doing. I was going to say, you're doing very nice with that. And also, I was going to apologise if anybody heard the yowling. That would be the cat that's in the house with me at the minute, begging for some attention. He even came all the way upstairs yowling.
You will get points if you have named your cat either Rengar or Nidalee.
No, sadly, it's my sister's cat, and she named it Lyra.
It's okay, since it's your sister's cat, you are forgiven.
Yeah. I actually wanted it to be called Normal, because it's acting a lot like Garfield lately.
Garfield?
Yes. Yeah, it refuses to do anything. It will only come when it wants to be fed. As a 2v1 gank there comes in from Ziggs, gets pinched up against the wall, so he had nowhere to run, nowhere to hide.
That was
Orianna
obliteration.
picking up that beautiful kill.
That was obliteration.
Yep, Dragon is live though as Varus throws out that pissing out and gets a shutdown onto Twitch. This is exactly what he needed. With a bit more CS behind him, he might be able to close up that gap.
That was 500 gold in Varus's pocket, which gives him a 2100 gold now at the moment that he's sitting on. So he can either easily go back and buy a Bloodthirster or buy something. Orianna Jax.
Yep, it's going to be a rather nasty day. Jax is trying to close the gap, but Elise is just too powerful. All the jukes there by Orianna flashing as soon as she got into the brush line to try and lure Jax in.
That was perfect. She baited him into it and then flashed right before he was able to do the auto attack, and Ziggs's bomb just missed. His ultimate missed because she was in the mid lane with Elise pushing.
Yep, and that's going to be on, I wouldn't say a considerable cooldown. I mean, it'll be back up within a minute. But it's at least something now that's going to be out of play, especially as Elise might go for this dragon solo. She has certainly got the abilities and the health for it.
Yeah, but it's not smart, it's not safe. Why risk a move like that?
Oh, why not? I mean, you're what, 8,000 gold ahead, double turrets, double kills.
Yeah, 8,000 gold, but why throw a game? Let's say it like this. Why throw a game that it's in the area where usually games get thrown, or the team with the advantage can get over cocky?
Yep, as Sana drops out a fantastic crescendo, but sadly the Varus ult is a little bit mistimed, so everyone gets their freedom at just the wrong moment. As Twitch finds himself, Xin finds himself Varus, Orianna locks out Sana. Ziggs is going to be the next one to die a very slow, painful death to Twitch, and that poison, so now it's going to be all four members, so Orianna is going to go back and farm out that mid lane, securing this dragon as Jax comes swinging around as if to go, "Hi guys, did I miss anything important? Nope, okay, I'll just go back."
Really nice initiate by Sona. Unfortunately, as we saw, Varus's ultimate did pass through 3 of them, but it did catch off a bit of Twitch, but not enough to do anything.
Yep, as Jax gets caught out by Renekton and Orianna, but that is not enough though. His health has been chunked down considerably. It might be enough to warrant, as Renekton dives and again gets the kill anyway. That Orianna ball beautifully allowing him to take a couple of free tower hits with no trouble whatsoever. Now Varus is trying to do his best to close out the gap and get the damage. Elise grabbing herself a free Sona. Renekton slicing, dicing his way back through again, popping his ultimate, getting 2 kills. Can it be 3 as Ziggs tries his best, drops the mega bomb? It's not going to be enough. The tower hits still not enough to kill Renekton.
Wow.
So
and this was a 4-on-5 without Twitch, because Twitch was on bottom split pushing. So this is the strength of the red team with their 23,000 gold difference. Actually 13,000 gold difference, and just amazing. This game is not one-sided completely, but it's definitely fun to watch.
Yep, as Jax is trying his best to close the gap on Oriana, Alistair giving him a nice friendly nudge. One more hit, no, the command protect comes out, the shockwave comes out as well, and the slow as well, and Oriana just gets away, unless Alistair gives
Okay, the
Jax a
button
little
into
nudge.
direction.
Nope.
Here, have a Jax.
Jax sadly gets melted, but doesn't
That
quite secure
kite
that kill on
powerful
Oriana.
Oriana, like she knew when to use command dissonance while she was protecting herself. Just amazing power plays.
I think it's especially actually the majority of this red team all queued up together.
Unfortunately, you can't have that. I think you can have either 1 or 2 premates per game. They fixed that as they chase Elise. They
Yep,
barely
who has an
surviving.
oracles as well, so she'll be clearing out wards and giving her team vision though. He will counter-aggress as the scary Renekton comes charging through, slicing and dicing his way through Varus and Sona. Still closing that gap, not really caring how deep he's going to go into this. Might even just sit there and stall out whilst everybody else catches up. Or nope, he's just going to flash over the wall and make a break for it as fast as he can. And there we go, slice and dices his way through the brush and to safety.
3 people were attacking him and he's barely on 50% health. Like he's just slightly below it, but if he can finish off his build, get an extra item or so, he will be able to tank all 5 of them without losing much of his HP, especially with the Dominus available.
Yeah, I was actually just looking at his items. He's got Brutalize and a Ruby Crystal. That is the signs of a Black Cleaver, so he's going to have health, armor shred and everything, as it's going to be a 4 versus 2 fight in the bot lane. Oriana gets caught out of the command, Shockwave comes through as well and gets herself a free kill on Zinjal, uses Zonya to save herself from Jax, but sadly it is not going to be enough. Jax will just continue the aggression as Twitch secures himself another couple of kills. Jax then killing off the Twitch for a shutdown as Oriana continues to try and well, I was going to say extend the gap, but I was tripping over my own words. As Ziggs versus Elise is getting steadily and steadily worse, dropping the snowman to keep her at bay and continually increasing his distance.
Yeah,
as Dragon is going to respawn in 2 minutes.
Indeed, 2 minutes till Dragon. Oriana showing again that she is not afraid of Jax. She is willing to go against him toe to toe, just kiting him and trying to get him to close in on her, because if she can continue to kite him because of her low cooldown on Shockwave as the surrender road goes off. Wow, 26 minutes of the game, 3-7 in turrets in favor of the red team, 32,000 gold versus 46,800 gold, 12-33 in kills, all in favor of the red team. What a game!
Yeah, that was a fantastic game. Oh.
What a game. Anyways, guys, this was Smithy and I, Tempe.
Yep, so remember guys to like, favourite, subscribe and all that YouTube jazz, and we'll see you all next time.
Indeed. Hope you have fun and see ya. Bye.